Battle Creek, Michigan. Headed to the the Battle Creek Org on 151 North Avenue. We're at the store so Todd can grab some hydration, and we will be taking off. I wanted to start the stream a little bit early so that you guys could see where we're going if you're interested. And you know, if you're interested in coming, we would be very happy to have you. And anyway, that's what's happening. I did hear last week Tony Ortega posted something that was interesting to me, being as I live here, that some donors from Detroit apparently have donated $5.5 million to our Ideal Org program. And so yeah, they're still accepting donations for this bullshit operation that's supposed to happen whenever. Say hi, Todd. You're
hello.
Yeah, I didn't tell you that. I was just telling the chat that somebody from Detroit last week, I forgot to tell you, they donated $5.5 million to the Ideal Org here in Battle Creek.
Did they?
Yes. So they're still collecting money for the dump that's sitting there falling apart.
Dang it.
I know. $5.5 million. That's just freaking ridiculous.
Right. Who is that guy? We need him assassinated.
I know. Maybe you know him. You're from up there. No, it was an elderly couple.
We needed to get rid of those two.
Yes, we do.
Dummies.
Well, they've already got their money. They don't care if we get rid of them now anyway, right?
Yeah, damn it.
But anyway, oh, we got 2 people in the chat. Who's here? Let's see. Who's in my chat? Hello, hello. Thanks for being here. This is Bobbi and Todd from Battle Creek, Michigan, headed to the org. And we're going to do a little sightseeing there and see if we can get them to close the blinds, which I'm sure we will because they're used to it now. But we did give them a week off, so they're probably not expecting us. So we'll see what's happening. But it's nice here today. It's what, about 80?
Yeah.
About 80 degrees. Not too humid. So, yep, pretty day out there. Got our signs, and I forgot my charger, so I don't know. We're only going to be able to go as long as my phone will go. But anyway, I hope everybody had a good week last week. I know there was a lot going on with the streams. I'm sure I just kind of needed a break. It's a little overwhelming sometimes for me, all the different stories, and it kind of brings me down sometimes, so I just had to regroup. Now I'm regrouped. Look out. So, not much traffic. Well, it's probably in between times. Everybody's at work now.
They drive fast.
Yes, everybody goes not the speed limit in this road. This is the drag strip.
Yeah, it's 35.
And they do like 45, 50 easily in front of the org over there. God, can you imagine if we still had to park so far away? By the time I'd get there, I'd be a wet rag. I'm so glad we found out that we could park there. There's 5 people in there. Hello there. It is very beautiful out today. You are right about that. So glad. We're almost there, folks. Gotta go past the hospital up there, it looks like. Yeah, it is. It's nice out today. It's finally summer here.
We had no spring.
We had no spring. We
Like winter to
dove right in. That's pretty much how Florida would go too. If we had a couple weeks of cold weather, if we were lucky enough, and then it would be at 90 degrees the next week. It's horrible. I'm so glad my sister's moving back here because she's at the age, you know, where she doesn't want to be out in that heat all the time either, and she likes to be outdoors. She likes to garden. She can grow anything. And my sister, I kill everything. She can grow anything.
Nice.
So yeah, when she gets up here, I'm looking forward to her putting a garden in.
That's right.
could use some cucumbers and tomatoes, Darla. Oh, you got it, boy. You got it.
Gonna lock it up.
Yeah, really. We don't need to ruin your tires for that.
Do a side slide. Would have had to, too, to stop. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That would not.
Now that all over there, that used to be part of Community Hospital or Lila Hospital. That must have been part of Lila Hospital over
Right.
there. This is community over here. That's now Bronson, I'm pretty
Gotcha.
sure.
Right.
But yeah, because there's the Federal Center. Okay. Which used to be the sanatorium. We've got to go take a look at that one day, Todd.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can look inside there.
Right.
See everything.
Check it out.
Almost there, everybody. There's our orange building where we turn. Oh, one of the staff is there, or I don't know. That little thing was there when we were here the last time.
Right.
That little Honda or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Hey, our parking spot is available again.
luckily
And I don't
that
smell
is-
the dead animal
that's
this
what I was
time.
trying to say. The dead animal's gone too. That's kind of nice.
Yup.
I think we can leave your window cracked.
I think
like that,
so.
probably.
I don't guess it's gonna rain and we can see the truck, so.
If it does, we're gonna be running.
Okay, I'm gonna put you in my bag for a minute here, so bear with me. I brought some tape too, so we can tape those signs without them blowing away. Yes, I remembered. We were at Ollie's yesterday. I love Ollie's. Everything's so good. And we went in there. Yup, went in there and got
Just like well, the Dollar Tree.
rugs for the house and whatnot. Okay, yep, I can grab them. It's just in here. Oh, I got your dish in here.
Yeah, you just have to set him in the Jeep.
I'm gonna bring all of them this time because we can tape them to that thing.
That's what you want to do.
Let's try it anyway.
Oh, here, I'll get this.
Can you get that? Okay. That's yeah, the animal's gone. I don't even see it. There's not even a trace in it. Something probably carried it off. Oh, there it is. Yep. Well, that was foul for a little guy. Yeah, I gotta get some laundry done sometime. I can always do that though while I'm sitting in the evenings. I usually don't even start until 6 or 7 o'clock when I'm alone. My evening stuff. We're here. We have arrived. Get my phone out. Find her. Okay, I'm going to start filming because I want to see them close the blinds here. All right, here we are, folks. We are at, oops. Come on now. Okay, we're at Scientology Battle Creek, 151 North Avenue. See what we going on here. We have got the same car that was here last week in the parking lot and the minister van that never leaves. Let's see how long it takes for them to apply the blind tack. They've only got, as far as I can tell, unless they're in the bushes here, they've only got cameras in the back. And I think they think that they're safe today because we haven't shown up in a week. But little do they know, we're here. Okay. Yeah. Nothing yet, Todd. They haven't seen us yet, apparently. Okay. I thought I saw some movement in there. Let's see here. Hello, let me see. I can't see the chat. There we go. Hello, hello, everybody. Kimmy, hello. On a chill day. Lila Arboretum is beautiful, is it not? Yes, it is. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I like to go to their farm stand too. Problem was in the federal side. Oh my God, I'd love to get in there and ghost hunt. My grandpas both died there. Just popping in. Hello, Kelly. Hello, hello. Fluffer Squirrel, hi. So glad to see you. I'm trying to get them to see if I can get them to close the blinds, but I don't think they know we're here yet. Whoops. I'm bouncing around here. Sorry about that. No, I don't know. Let me move to this side. They've got them slanted, so it's kind of... Hello there, hello. So glad to see everybody. Yes, I needed a few days off last week, and my husband had a little time that last week and this week, so I did take a week and regroup. I get very sucked into all this because it's so emotional and it is draining on an empath, if you know what I mean. Hi, Kathy. Glad to have you here. If anybody feels like it, I'd appreciate it if you could hit that like button. Helps to move things along from what Aaron says. And I'll show you what I'm wearing today. One of Natalie's hip hip hooray, it's a cult-free day. Got my cult shirt on. Okay. Come on, folks. Maybe I just don't care this time. I'm going to go ahead and tape my signs up. Put you guys on the tripod here.
Right off the chair.
Yup. It's a breezy one. Warm and breezy.
It's a nice cool breeze.
It is nice. That's why I say it's not too humid out here. It's very beautiful.
I know, that's what I thought it was going to be too humid.
Yep. Well, I'm sure we'll get some of those days. Let's see. I'm going to point this. Let you guys watch. If I can. I might not be able to raise this high enough. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think this will go up anymore. No, or as high as we're going to go. Okay. Well, anyway, I'll grab this if they close the blinds. Anyway, let me show you what I'm doing. I'm going to tape some signs because in the past, they keep blowing away. Oh, there, we can see the blinds from there. Okay. Yep, because I just want to keep an eye on it, but I want to get these put up. All right, let's see. Put this one to face the road. Can you hold this?
Yeah?
Ooh, I'll slid into the road. Like that. I'm going to take the batteries. I know, I almost did for a second there. My slipper, my
I go, why can I see her phone?
because I'm a drunk. And we all know that.
Her head's in there. That's what I was saying about the beach skull.
Yep.
I go, we
Got a
work
big
under
head.
a car and we lay down there and you turn your head up and get wet.
Yep. Yep. We got big brain spot.
Damn.
we require big heads. Okay, am I there? Yep. try it. I'm going to do it here so it'll stay closer to them. But
Yeah. You just gotta. Well, yeah.
cheap Ollie's cake.
Well, yeah. I mean, it'll stick and work. You're just not used to working the gun. Tape gun. Like,
Doesn't matter what.
We're struggling with the gun that way.
Yep, I got no coordination.
Nope, nothing.
Never have. I tried out for
Son.
cheerleading in 7th grade. Was that
And
a
then,
joke? I was so scared because
Right.
I'm just not like that.
Right.
But Deb Ayers wanted me to try out, so I did. And I was like, never fucking
right,
again. Never.
totally sucked and looked like a
I looked
dum-dum.
like a whoops.
They had no business being
Nope.
one of those.
I'm gonna have to do it this way.
You weren't going to be a good
Oh shit,
cheerleader.
no. I couldn't jump. I couldn't
Right.
catch air. I'm so short.
Right.
And they have like 3 jumps you have to be able to do.
Yeah.
Oh, give me a break. I'll stay on the ground. You guys can do all the jumping you want.
Right.
I'll yell. 'Cause I have a big mouth. I can help that way.
Exactly.
I was never a cheerleader.
You believe I told you I was training my daughters, freaking my youngest one actually. She learned to wrestle and stuff. with
Yeah.
Her boyfriend. He was pissed, broke up with him.
Good for her.
He was mad. She said tough shit. You're a weak ass.
Yeah, really. I used to wrestle with
You know what I
Ron
mean?
all the
Right,
time.
if you're a weak ass, get over it.
Okay, we've got this one here. Let me zoom you in a little bit. And then that one I can carry around. That one
other
there.
one?
Yeah. Okay, that one there for them to see. And then I put this one towards the road. Oops, can you see it?
You don't fall in the road.
Right, I don't want to fall in the road, but we got a minute here. Okay, Scientology is a cult. Ask me why. Human trafficking, elder abuse, family disconnect, and bankruptcy. There we are. And they still haven't closed the blinds.
They weren't expecting it.
Nope, they sure weren't. They're probably in the back. Nobody's looking at their camera.
Right. Told you, didn't I? Knew it.
Sneak attack.
Uh-oh. Your sign's turning.
Uh-oh.
That one's blowing away.
This is a windy street.
It is a very big street. You know, it's like Go Road.
Yup.
Go Road. That's because it's got straightaway, man.
Yeah.
Big ass straightaway right
Yup.
here. It's like a raceway and the wind picks up.
Right, and then the
shooting
cars,
down
you know, that doesn't help.
No.
Okay, so let me get my glasses out of here too so I can see if I need to see something.
Right.
Of course, they always hide themselves in here. Oh, Bobbi Jo. So much crap. Oh, I see him. I see him. You ain't getting away from me.
Got your bifocals.
Yep. Got my glasses.
This is a good thing.
So I can at least see when I put them up to my eyes a little bit better. There we go. I'm wearing 2 pairs now.
That's pretty bad when you gotta have 2 pairs.
Oh, Katie Bell. Hi, Katie Bell. Hello, everybody in the chat. Appreciate you here. If you feel like it, please smash that like button. I'm going to walk around so people know we're here and you guys are watching the blinds. All right. Take these glasses off. There we go.
Reading glasses aren't good for walking.
No, I have found that out.
They don't help your.
Oh, I have enough time walking, and it's like I remember I got a pair of new reading glasses years ago. I think it was maybe even in the 90s, and I had them on at work at the vet's office,
Yeah.
and we had to carry a great big cadaver dog back to the freezer, which was around the back. And my boss grabbed me to help him, which was fine, but I had those readers on, and I started walking, and I was like, what's wrong with me? I actually scared me because I felt like the road was, oh my God, it was creepy. So I don't wear that.
They're not made for walking.
No, they are not. They're made for sitting and reading. That's about it. Okay, let's see if we can get some support from the drivers up here. hydrated. Thank you, Todd.
I don't know, it's not helping either. No. That damn wind. It's just too strong.
Okay, that blind's still open. I'll go down here, put this down here so they can see in. Okay, you guys can keep an eye on the blinds. And I'm gonna walk a little bit more. Oh, somebody. Thank you for hitting the like button, Fluffer. I appreciate it. Okay, you guys keep an eye on those blinds. I'm gonna see if I can. Oh, there's no traffic even, so I'll just sit here for a minute. I don't want to waste my energy. It's warm out here. I might get tired.
You got nothing going on.
Oh, here comes some. See what happens. They're waving.
Yeah.
And I think back to my own folks. They would, even if they were still alive and healthy, there's no way in hell they would know how to operate. They wouldn't even try. I know it.
Cell phone.
I remember my sister bought my mom a cordless phone one time for Christmas, and I came over to mom's, I don't know, for what or whatever. She hands me this phone in the box.
Right.
Nope, not happening.
Right. Hey, you know, it's funny, my mom, you gotta think she struggled with cell phone too, like.
Yep, just
And I drop her off at Moyer, she'd be there for 3-4 hours.
right.
And I called her. When I'm in the store, I spotted her and I called her. And the phone goes out, she doesn't know how to answer.
Yeah, yeah.
So I came up behind her and scared her.
Right. It's so funny because it wasn't a thing. They were like, no, not even gonna try.
Well, she did try.
Yeah, that's something. Still no blind tack. Boy, they're falling behind today.
Yeah, they are.
They just don't know we're here. I'm convinced they don't have cameras out front.
Right.
And that's kind of weird, like, to me. It's like if you got them in the back and on the sides, why not the front? They could afford it.
You want to see who parked?
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that would flip me off. That would flip me off. That white Jeep. Yep. I wonder what makes people do stuff like that. You know, it's like just because somebody's waving at you, you flip them off. I mean, are you really that mad at the world? Stand in the shade. I am not used to being in the sun.
That's what I was by. I was like,
Yeah, it's not, especially wearing all black.
yeah, you're attracting more.
I am attracting more sun, and my dad, with all of his melanomas that he had, scares me a little bit.
I would too.
Just whenever we see a bus, remind me to move because I don't want them to stop. Woo, must be 420 somewhere.
Right here.
Oh, is it?
Your partner.
Yep. Got that on the breeze.
Yeah. Your partner's out here.
Whoa. All right, what's going on in here? That's all right. No, I all of a sudden it was like, I smelled that.
Yep.
Da, da, da. Who is that? I can't see without my glasses. Hang on, y'all. Thank you for being here, everybody. I don't know. Oh, I'm in Battle Creek, Michigan, Brenda. Me and my friend Todd, we're out here at the small org they've got here in Battle Creek. And apparently they don't have cameras in the front because we've never seen any, and it's taking them a very long time to close the blinds today. We were gone all last week, so maybe they think we're not coming anymore, but we got news for them. And I was just telling Todd that last week Tony Ortega posted something about there was a couple in Detroit that donated $5.5 million to the Battle Creek Ideal Org program, which makes me ill. So that's news, yes. I'll go get my drink. I'm keeping you guys watching those blinds, so I don't want to miss it if they catch us. Get my drink here.
kind of warm, but it's still nice.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Alrighty, still no blind tech. What the heck? Battle Creek, Michigan. Yes, it is. Battle Creek Squirrel Squad on the job. We took last week off. I needed a mind scrub, I guess. So now we're back. And I'm gonna stand out here and yell. It's a call! Well, I'm going to turn this around. We'll just keep an eye on those blinds. I'm going to see what I can drum up in traffic out here. Oh, there is no traffic now. Nah. I got some energy today. Yeah. Well, doggone them. Wonder if I went up that other driveway. You know, I'm amazed nobody's ever said anything about me being on that driveway because somebody in Scientology owns that house. That house right over there behind the sign. A Scientologist owns that, apparently. I was out here one day and it got raided. I don't know what they were looking for, but there was a bunch of cops in there. Let's take a walk, see what we see. I'm going to walk up the driveway. Maybe they'll notice us. Well, heck yeah. Let's see what we can see over here. Got the door open in the inside. They sure do. There's a light on in there. All right, let's see here. See if y'all can see in there. See the indoor doors. Oops. Is open. Oh, there's a camera. Hi. Smile, everybody. There's the camera. Hi, Dave. Now, we'll see if the blind tech is operating. Oh, really? Did he say that to you? Did he say that to you? He said that to you?
Yeah.
That's, I think, the same ones that called Christina a biatch that day.
Okay.
Said the same thing to her.
sense.
Fuck you, bitch. Just
Yeah,
like
fuck
that.
'em. I don't give a fuck.
No, they don't even know what we're doing out here.
Yeah, we just ignore them.
Yep. Not going to affect me. There is a camera pointing right at that driveway, so I said hi. Maybe they'll see that. It's funny.
Right.
Okay, let's see here. There we go. Hi, Bobbi Jo. Oh, Jurgen's here. Hi, Jurgen. Good to have you. If you feel like it, smash the like button. Apologize for last week, but I needed some time. My husband was off a few days too, which was nice. So I chilled. Whoops, I don't need those. What am I doing? Too many pairs of glasses here. Well, I'll be doggone. They must be working hard in there. Or snapping or something. be a different story. But I can barely see because the way they got them turned down the hallway. I could see motion if it was coming, but there's nothing. Dead air.
I guess for some reason that sign wants to face out at the road like that.
I know. That's fine. They're not looking at us anyway. What difference does it make?
The damn thing.
All right. Let's hit some horny. Thank God for that breeze because it would be really warm out here.
Right.
Especially when I was
But
standing
it's
in
nice
that sun.
right here.
That must be the worst job in the world.
Being a bus driver?
Yes.
Yeah, they would be tough, you know what I mean?
Because I remember even back when we were kids, the shit that would go on the bus.
Right.
And nowadays, you got to worry about weapons.
Right.
It's a cult! Trip over the tree root. Oh, you guys caught it, didn't you? They're closed. All right, you guys, you did good. You caught the blind tech. When did that happen? Did that happen just now? Did anybody else see that? Can anybody in the chat tell me what did they just close those blinds? Huh. Well, they know we're here anyway, right? Yeah. All right. Take you over here because I'm sure there won't be any more movement in there for a while. Now that they've done that. They turned the lights out too.
They usually do.
Yep, only that one time that they...
Took them a little while to find us.
Yes, took them a minute. You guys in the chat did great. You caught the blind tech for us. I'm just going to face this now towards us. Because now nothing is going to happen. I mean, if it does, I welcome it, but I doubt it. Unfortunately, I know how they behave. Damn this big vehicle. Well, that, remember, Ford finally got rid of the excursion because it was just, nobody wanted to buy them because they were such gas hogs. And my friend in South Carolina, when Hunters first came out, he got one of those damn things. And he very seldom drove it because he's like, like, Mike, if you got, you're making payments on this he could get good deals
Right.
on vehicles, but it was just like, you bought this thing, you're paying for it, you can't even go out and enjoy it. I got to ride in it once.
Right. I bet it was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Big yellow one.
Right.
Like they it seemed like the first ones were all white, yellow, and black. So
Right. I like bright yellow cars.
really? I do if it's like a hot rod.
Yeah, that's like my 68 Firebird I wanted that.
Yeah. See, I like red.
Canary yellow.
I
Right.
like red. And my
Yep.
dad was a red car, sports car.
Right. Well, that's my.
Man, I need to get my tattoos. It's faded. This all used to be yellow. In here.
Right.
And then this one, this used to be yellow. We got Ron's name there. And this one, this one's been redone several times. They used to say my ex-husband's here, and I had him block that out. There's a dolphin there and a heart. That's all it was at one time.
Right.
And then I had Mike's name put there, and they covered that up with 2 roses and put Ron's name. And then this was my first one. You'll like this one. This is the stony one. My Stony Sunshine. That one has pretty much stayed yellow, though. That amazes me. I don't know what yellow they used, but it stayed. You don't have any tats, do you?
Nope.
Or are they in places I should not know about?
No, I don't have a tattoo at all. No. Yeah, I never did get a tattoo.
I want one on my neck still. I want a peace sign on my neck. That one over here.
Well, the funny thing is,
Gotta get out here
both
tomorrow if we can.
both my ex-wives got tattoos after we got divorced.
Oh, after? not until or not before, huh?
Uh-uh.
Nope. Sorry, guys. I know this is not that exciting. Maybe someday we'll kick up some activity out here. We got to get Christina out here. Everything happens when she's here.
That's right.
I'm not going there myself. I'll walk because I want to stay out here for a little while.
Yeah, we don't need you going down.
Nope. Don't need that. That's why I brought my trusty electrolytes. They're still working.
Yeah,
But see, they haven't seen us lately, so
that's right. It's been a while.
it's they tell us though, the people who have been in Scientology but really appreciate us doing these things. That's one of their main messages is do not burn yourself out because this is all very deep stuff. It really is. I mean, if you just do it on the surface, yeah, but I don't know if you've been able to read any of those books.
Man, $5.5 million they got. So that
Billion.
or billion?
Over a billion.
Really?
I mean, that might be
Yeah, is that what they're doing?
a billion years of contract.
Oh,
Like a field. Let me stack up with this one, 'cause I don't want to drop this up. There we go. The billion-year contract. Let me see if make sure this is facing us so they can hear us talking. Let me readjust here so you can hear what we're talking about. Okay, this should be good. Yeah, the book that I gave you that's called A Billion Years, that's written by Mike Rinder, who he left the church, I think in 2007. He was one of Miscavige, the leaders, not L. Ron Hubbard, the original leader, but the one who's running it now, and who has swirled the technology. He's doing what LRH said never to do, and living off like high and hog. He's a millionaire himself just by proxy because he runs the church. So, and he's Tom Cruise's best friend. He was the best man at Katie Holmes' wedding. And the billion-year contract is what they push the young kids to sign in the Sea Org. And in the Sea Org, you can't have children. You can't get married. You're not allowed to have any kind of physical contact before you get married. So if you, say I like you, I would have to go to my ethics officer and say, I got my eyes on Todd, and I think he's got his eyes on me. They would check with you, and then they'd marry us
Right.
without even us trying each other out. You know, I mean, to me
Right.
that's a bonus if you can try somebody else first.
Right.
But then they're end up stuck in a marriage, and they might say, "Okay, Todd, you're going to go to L.A. She's going to go to Hemet, California.
Right.
We might not see each other for 5 years. That's no
Right.
lie. They split these people up like that.
Yeah,
And if you
which
get
is
pregnant,
stupid.
they make you have an abortion."
Right.
And that's Natalie Webster. They tried to get her to have one, and she left the Sea Org. And of course, you get treated like shit when you leave the Sea Org, because the Sea Org is like their ultimate bullshit. So a billion-year contract, because they believe in reincarnation.
Right.
When you sign it, you will come back life after life after life for a billion years and serve Scientology. That's what the billion-year contract is. Mike Rinder, like I said, he was head of OSA, the Office of Special Affairs, which are the ones that monitor the cameras and chase people around, go through your garbage,
Right.
hire private investigators, all that. So he knows what goes on, and he was in on a lot of cover-ups of sexual assault, and he's talked to the FBI, and they still say they don't have enough information to pull all their shit and investigate.
Right.
It's disgusting. We got to get somebody with some balls in Congress that will open a hearing into their tax exempt status is what needs to be done. Because basically in '93 when they got this exempt status, they bullied them into submission, the IRS. They had over 1,000 lawsuits going against individuals in the IRS. And they finally just paid and said, okay, you're a religion. Which to me is not cool.
No.
So they have been tax exempt for 20 years now. And that's why they're over $1 billion corporation.
Right.
Not a church. Church my ass. And LRH even said, the way to make money, start a religion. And that's what he did. People following us. Pulp fiction, science fiction writers. They believe it.
Right.
I mean, I don't care what they believe. I don't believe I'm not saying there's no aliens or whatever, but I think that if they didn't lose their critical thinking, they would think twice about the story that they learned in OT3, where that's the galactic overlord and that we all came out of volcanoes and spirits, and we have spirits all stuck to our bodies and all kinds of weird stuff. And then you have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars to get rid of the things off your in auditing.
So I get some food in that stuff.
Yep. Yeah, that's the thing, is they'll give you, like, I don't know if you've ever, I remember almost going in for one of these personality tests at one of the malls down in Florida. They were set up, had a table and whatnot, and they give you this 100 or 200 question personality test, they call it. And it's called the Oxford personality test, because it makes it sound like it came from Oxford University.
Right.
And it doesn't. It has nothing to do with them. And it's almost the same on every personality test, that they will find ruins. They call it your ruin. They'll say, Todd, you're so depressed.
Right.
We can help you with that. Here, buy the $75 book. And that's how it starts. And then they get you to read Dianetics. And after you read Dianetics, then they'll say, okay, well, we have a communication course that you really should take. It might be $60. And you might think, oh, that's not so bad. And then you buy that and you go. And there is some good stuff in the beginning that you can learn from. There really is. But he took it from everybody else. It was there all along, that you don't have to pay for.
Right.
So now people are paying for things they can get for free and thinking that you have, and this is what they believe, is if it's not written, then it's not true. And, I've told you about the kids are adults in small bodies. There are just so many things that are indescribably bad. Because LRH was also a master hypnotist. So all the things, they call them your TRs. And what it does is it breaks you down until you have no reaction when somebody bullies you.
Right.
It scrubs your whole brain. They make you do, like, talk to an ashtray for 2 hours and scream at it like it's a human. They call it bull baiting. And that's why if you see videos on YouTube of some of the Sea Org members, they're just plain faced, or they might be smiling, but they've got these eyes that you can see they're not really being emotional at all. They don't have any emotion. It's so sad. Every time I see that van, I think of my old job, River Oaks. It says The Oaks on the side of it. And I worked there for like 4 years in their nursing home. And, they took advantage of me both times I was hired there. They got me back and beat me up some more.
Right.
Yep, that's what I say though. You know, I don't care what these adults do in this building here. It's the kids that can't. They have no choice. It'd be like being raised Catholic. You know, your parents forcing you to go to church every Sunday. My parents never went to church with me, not even once. We were never religious people. Mom always said we were Protestant, whatever that is. I guess that's really kind of a non-denominational.
I went to Bible school.
I know I went to Sunday school a couple of times.
Yeah.
I think it was more to get me out of my mom's hair for a few hours,
Right.
like on a bus or something.
Yeah.
And I had to go. Mom did make me go to. There was a Baptist church in Rochester. Oh my God, Todd! This guy. They had a big bathtub on stage where they did baptisms.
Right.
He had a microphone and he would yell and scream and like the Southern Baptist type, and
Wow.
it made my hair stand up. It scared the shit out of me. And I
Damn.
told my mom finally, I don't want to go there. They're giving me candy to go to church. I don't want to be there.
Right.
They were slimy. There was
Damn.
something weird about them. So she quit making me go. Thank God.
Right.
You know, I believe there's something out there. There's something greater than us. But I don't believe in a little man in the sky. I don't believe that. That just seems really silly to me.
Right. Well, that's like the Wizard of Oz.
I mean, maybe there is. I never discount it. I mean, if there is a dude up there, I hope he's looking out for me. I'm not a bad person.
Right.
I do pray occasionally. I don't know what I'm praying to. I hope it's a woman up there. I think that would be pretty cool.
You know,
I mean, women create life. Why isn't it a woman?
exactly.
Correct? I know I'm all over the place, but I'm spiritual. I feel spiritual. I just don't, and Tanya Down. Do you remember Tanya Down?
Yeah.
We're friends on Facebook, and we talk on the phone every day in a blue moon. And she is very religious.
Oh, okay.
She had a life, let me tell you. She's done some things. Woo-hoo.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Used to dance it. Or things like that.
Oh, okay.
What the hell is it called? Vegas Strip.
Right.
When it was Heartbeats.
Gotcha.
She used to dance there.
Oh, okay. Because I used to go to her.
Yep, so did Ron. I'm surprised maybe you guys did run into each other. You never know. He used to go to Heartbeats, and the other one down on 20th Street.
Right.
That one, what's that one called?
Yeah, I forget, but there was another one.
It's still there. We went by it yesterday, and Ron's like, I can't believe that place is still there.
Right.
But yeah, he was telling you, he's been up on stage a few times,
Right.
gotten his undies stuffed.
Yeah. Right.
He was really good looking back in the day. He was my golden boy. I'll tell you what, when I met him, when we moved from the lake, I was going with Jamie Ashby at the time. And I thought I was madly in love with Jamie Ashby. Boy, and I met Ron. Well, first I met him and I met that other guy, Ralph. And I went out with Ralph for probably about 4 months. I haven't lived there a year. It seemed like I lived there a long time too. But, yeah, I went out with him and yeah, that was something like and then Ron and I we would hang out at his house every day because his house was close to the bus stop. He lived at the beginning of our Circle Road, and I lived at the top of it. Like he
Right.
lived down the hill, I lived right at the
Right
top.
at the top.
And I'd stop at his house and hang out there and have something to eat after school. Every day we'd watch Looney Tunes and the Three Stooges. That was our thing. And then one day he just planted a kiss on me. We were just buddies. And it was like, woo-hoo. My knees went out from under me. That was it. I was ready. Like, okay, I like this guy.
Right?
And his hair back then, oh my God, he had this mop of curly blonde, I mean, it was white blonde hair back then.
Right.
From being in the sun. And he was all tan and muscly back then.
Yep.
I guess I better get up. I got to get this crowd bouncing.
That's right.
Oh no, that's a pretty beach. So we've both been insulted today. That's something new.
Yep.
I got flipped off and you got told
I
to
got-
F you.
You're right. Yeah, you did. Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to take a sit down. It's quite warm out here today. We are at the Scientology of Battle Creek today. And we've already got the chat caught it. I didn't catch it. I was moving around. But the blinds are shut and the lights are off. But they're in there because we have the Honda that was here the last time we were here. And we've got the volunteer minister van that never goes anywhere. It's got grass growing under it. And there's some cars in the back, but it looks like staff cars. I'm not thinking it's anything exciting. And I'm going to just move over here and see if I can get some signage going on. Right by the bus stop here. Let me know if a bus comes if I don't see it. I set up and now there's no cars.
Well, you picked the perfect time for the light.
Yup.
Because they're stopped right there. You're going to get a rush in a minute.
Yep, I see
Now.
that. Get ready. They
Fire?
told me they called the fire department. They've been doing that in Los Angeles.
Really?
Yeah. That's close.
Yeah.
You never know what they're going to pull. I'm surprised, actually, they haven't done anything.
Right.
What? got 80s music playing.
I know.
There's your car.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, I like the bright green too
Right.
on some of them.
How about what with my eyesight the way it is, I've always liked the bright colors.
Yes. Is that right? We got 31 people in the, oh my God, 31 people in our chat. Say hi, Todd.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Cool. We're here. For those of you that are just joining us, excuse me, I got technical difficulties here. We have, we're here in Battle Creek, Michigan at the Scientology small org here. They've shut the blinds and turned the lights off as per usual. Oh, I'm so excited. This is the most people I've ever had in my chat. I'm not like Aaron and Natalie and everybody that has like 2,000 people following them. Let's see what's going on, everybody. Let me get my other glasses on. I can't see because I'm blind. Oh, Mexican long hair, thank you. They rated me. That's why I got so many people in there. They came from his chat. Hi, Jay. Jay, hi, Jay. How are you? How are you? Oh my gosh, you guys are so cool. Thanks for showing up. We just getting out here. We took the week off. Wow, look at this. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Quiztology's here. Ellie, oh my gosh, so many people. So good to see you all. So good. Oh, Fuzzy's here. Fuzzy, we love you, Fuzzy. Thank you, MLH. That's not for us, thank you. Oh, Corn Freak, you're considering coming. Yes, I would love it. Yes, I have chalk too. I just need to get something to kneel on because I got a bad knee. Yes, anytime. I'll just email me at it's robrata63@gmail.com. Just email me anytime and I'll give you my digits. We can talk. That'd be great. Thank you everybody for being here. Jay's here, Denise, Ellie, tell it as you see it with Sally Ann. Ginger Snap is here. Hi, Ginger. Oh, gosh, it's so good to see you guys. So glad to see you. We're going to be out here as much as we can this week. Tomorrow, we're not real sure what's going on tomorrow with the weather. We're supposed to have some severe storms, tornadoes and stuff, but I don't know if it's going to be here or... I doubt that the Scientologists would let us in if the tornado came. Oh, thank you guys for showing up. I'd appreciate it if you could hit that like button or subscribe if you feel so inclined to do. Oh, from Sweden. We have Sweden in the house. Hi, say hi, Todd.
Hello.
From Wisconsin. All right, you guys. Yeah, this is not the most happening place, but, you know, we're doing what we can. I don't know if you guys heard, but I did tell Aaron in a chat last night that some bigger movers and shakers from Detroit have they donated 5.5 million to the Ideal Org for here in Battle Creek. So that old hotel that Poe on the Go and I went to and looked in the windows, that's supposed to be their Ideal Org that they purchased back in 2017. Let me face this towards me. That org is just sitting there. They've done nothing with it. They've had it since 2017. And when Poe and I went and looked in there, it was a mess. I mean, it was a real mess. They had totally gutted the lobby, and sit here for a second with everybody. I don't know if they can see us. Can you see us now? There we are. Okay, yeah, so they totally gutted the lobby. I don't know if it was like that when they bought it. I don't know if they've done anything. It didn't look like they've really done anything in there. Todd and I are going to go by there again, and Christina wants to go by there when she comes, but I have not heard from her or seen her in the chat or anything. But $5.5 million. Tony Ortega had posted it on his one of his things that I get through my email last week, and of course when I saw the Battle Creek on there, I was like, what? But 5.5 million from an old couple up in Detroit, it just saddens me. That money should be going to their families, right, not to a human trafficking organization where David Miscavige sits and enjoys himself. It just makes me sick. There we go. Okay. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I appreciate that. We hope to have a little more action out here sometime, but what are we going to do? Do I have to go knock on the door or something? Thank you, Emma, MLH. You are the best. You and Jay and Aaron, and you guys are all my heroes here. All of you. Battle Creek, where exactly is Battle Creek, Todd? I'm going to turn this over to you because I am not a map type person. A map type person. Smalling that down. Can you tell them where Battle Creek is at?
That would be what? West Michigan.
It's West Michigan?
Yeah.
Okay, we're below. Okay, I can say this. I know this much. We are below Kalamazoo and Grand Rapids, right? But what are we above? I know we're above Poe. Poe lives in someplace called New Boston, I think it is, because he drove here from there, and he said it took him about 2 hours, just about 2 hours. So anyway, I lived in Michigan for a while in my life, but we did travel around, but only to certain places. So I really don't know the state of Michigan all that well. And then I lived in Florida for 37 years. So that kind of, took me away when I was 16. Southwest corner of Michigan. Yeah, thank you. What can you do to get the message out? Carla, I don't know. What do you mean? Are you near us here? Are you near us in Michigan, Carla? Got 41 people here. Thank you so much, MLH. I love you so much. This was so nice of you to do. I only have maybe 200 subscribers. So I'd appreciate it if anybody feels like subscribing. I would so appreciate it. Yup. $5 million that's sitting there in David Miscavige's, probably his war chest. And then they'll ask more people to donate money because they don't have it. That's what happens traditionally, from what I understand. Oh, Carla's in the Upper Peninsula. That's quite a ride, Carla, but we'd love to have you. Love to have you. Thank you for subscribing, Denise. Appreciate that. There's just the two of us, but sometimes, Christina, okay, you're 8 hours north. Are you near? What are you near? Manistee or? I've been to Manistee, I think, and I've been to Mackinac. What is that? Thank you, Jay, for the kind words. Kimmy Steele, you're marked on your hand, huh? Thank you, Ellie. Kisses back. Mwah. We got a jammer over here.
Yep.
Oh, I hope I don't get copyrighted.
I'm the old motorcycle.
Yep, motorcycle jams. I hope it doesn't, well, I'm not monetized anyway. 229, 230, thank you. We have 230 subs now. Awesome. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We are so appreciative of that. That's why we get out here. That's why we do this, because we know what's going on. Maybe not in this place, but I did a little bit of poking around yesterday, and I looked up where if they had a applied scholastics. Hey, Reno, I used to live in Beatty, Nevada for 2 years. I loved it. Loved it, loved it. Never made it to Reno. Yeah, I looked up where they would do the applied scholastics, and apparently they do this here. Yeah, apparently they do it right here because it gave the same address. And obviously that's not happening. Kids are not coming in and out of this org.
There's your bus.
Oh, there's my bus.
Or another one.
The bus stopped.
There's a couple of them.
Oh, the big donor is the same person. No, it's not. That guy's name is P-E-R something. And he pretty much got ran out of Battle Creek, from what I understand. The strangest thing happened, Quiztology. Back 5 years ago, my husband and I were looking for a house to buy. And thank you, Chaos and Coffee and Grim Adam. 5 years ago when we were looking to buy a house, one of my girlfriends is a real estate agent, and she was showing us places, and she showed us one in the little, it's still, I don't know, is Battle Creek or Penfield considered Battle Creek too? I don't know.
It's on the outskirts.
On the outskirts of Battle Creek, but we saw a big old house in Penfield, which is, like he said, a little outskirt smidgen of a town. And we looked through it, and it was the creepiest old place. It was this huge, huge place. The only thing really good about it that I can say was it had the most beautiful, beautiful... Thank you, Jay. Thank you. I hope you have some more fun with Tori. Give Tori the biggest hug and kiss for me. She's my hero, one of my angels. Yeah, we were going through this house, and it had this beautiful, huge stone fireplace. It's bigger than my living room. And but the rooms, the bedrooms, which I assume they were bedrooms, they had personal belongings and stuff. It was the creepiest thing. Thank you, Jay. She is a treasure. She is just a treasure. I'm protesting from Battle Creek, Courtney Nicole, Battle Creek, Michigan. But anyway, I suddenly woke up one morning because the girl, like I said, my friend who showed it to us said it used to be some kind of a facility. And then as SPTV started growing, and I looked into Narcanons in the town of where I live here, Battle Creek, and I asked around on a couple of websites, community websites that I belong to, and was told by two girls that used to work there that they were shut down. This Per guy, I can't think of his last name. I think he's Swedish or something like that. Thank you, Courtney. If you subscribe, we appreciate it. Oh, your aunt's name is Bobby. Mine's Bobbi Jo. My real name's Roberta, but named after Daddy. They always called me Bobbi Jo, unless I was in trouble. After we looked through it, I found out that was the old Narcanon. And the girls who worked there told me they had armed guards in their the bushes, because it was on a big old piece of property. Wow. On a lake. It was on Lake St. Mary, or St. Mary's Lake. Yeah. And they had armed guards, And one young lady, what ran them out of town, apparently, there was 2 deaths, and one of the girls was there when the young lady unalived herself, because they took her off of all of her psych meds. I don't know the details, don't care to, but it's just the fact that, yeah, that big place, it would be worth something torn down, maybe around the fireplace, and put it back up. Oh, thank you, Todd and Bobby from Brooke. She says, thank you for coming out. Much love. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you, Karmic Peace. I love your name. I'm a firm believer in karma. What goes around will come around 7 times sometimes. But yeah, so I got to be in that place, and it was the creepiest. I could see where they could use that as a facility because it was huge. It was plumb huge. And you know, I could see where they had the big industrial sized kitchen. And Rod and I at the time were both like, why is she even showing us this place? But it was mainly the property. I think she realized that it had a lot of property. It was on a lake. And it was a song to buy it, but we don't have the money to tear something down and rebuild. You know what I'm saying? But that place was the creepiest. I don't know if you believe in ghosts, but it just felt like one of those places. Yeah. And they had a living room that was all hardwood floor. And it was long, wide, not a little bit bigger than 2x4 size planks.
Right.
And it was so warped. It looked like a bowling alley that was warped. The whole living room. It was really, really creepy. Oh, Kimberly, where are you from in Michigan? It seemed like a very haunted house, and I believe in the paranormal. I'm a firm believer in it, and I even have a ghost kit that I have used on occasion. It's pretty far. Oh, cool. Not far from Grand Rapids. Come down and see us sometime. We would love it. The more hell we raise out here, maybe we'll get some action. And the cops, I've informed the cops, and John Poe informed the cops here that we're going to be out here. Yes, it's in Penfield. It's on Lake St. Mary's. Chaos. Yes. Unless they've torn it down by now. It's been 5 years, so it could be gone. But yeah, a young lady, from what I understand, she unalived herself there. And then he had to shut the place down because there was lawsuits. Traditional. That's, you know, we all know how Scientology operates. Yup. Oh, now we're getting some traffic.
Here we are.
To get up here in a little bit, but the chat's really jamming, so I want to keep with the chat.
Right.
Hi, Nancy. Good to see you here. If you're just tuning in, I was informing the chat that last week, I don't know if any of you guys, I know he's not friends with Aaron, and he's kind of not for us protesters, but oh, Carla, I'll tell you in just a few minutes. Don't let me forget that question. But what was I? Oh, I was saying, I was talking too much. I was saying that a couple from Detroit has donated $5.5 million. Tony put a post out last week to the Battle Creek Ideal Org program. And it's still sitting there since it has for 7 years now, since 2017 when they bought it. It just sits there and it's all falling down. Poe and the Go and I went and looked at it, and it's a shame because it could be a really cool place. They don't need it. Obviously, this place isn't even got 4 cars in the parking lot. What are they going to do with an Ideal Org? But if someday they open it, I am here for it. We will be here for that. Trust us.
They might work on it.
They might start working on it now that they've got 5.5 million. Hello, sir.
Hello.
But yeah, it's such an ugly thing. Okay, Carla, how did I get into this? I have been following cults since 1978 when Jonestown happened, and I was 16, and it was horrifying. And so I got real interested in that because I like true crime. I like weird stuff like that. And they bought it in 2002. Oh my gosh, wow. Oh, you guys should see it. We'll have to go there. Todd and I have got to go there and peek in the windows and show you guys again. Because it was a mess. 5.5 million, yes. Well, anyway, Carla, I started reading and whatnot. Well, Scientology kind of fell in my radar when what was it? Going Clear, the book, or maybe it was A Piece of Blue Sky. I'm not sure, but I came across those, and then I had heard. Well, as a 13-year-old girl at a yard sale, I'd picked up the book Dianetics once. Took it home, and it was so many pages, a little bitty print, and I could read anything at 13. I was a college reader. That was a mess. And I took it to my mom and I said, "What is this?" And she started laughing and she said, "The dude that wrote that is a now old retired science fiction writer." And she said, "It's just a bunch of blah." So I ended up throwing the book away. Thank God I didn't get into it by any means. But Scientology has just really, really stuck in my craw because I know what they do. And I've deep searched it. And when last year I came across, I'd never really been a YouTube person. I came across Doug Kramer, God rest his soul. And he broke my cherry on YouTube and he started telling in-depth stories of someone who knows what being raised in this. And it broke my heart. And then I found Aaron. And then it just snowballed. And now here all we are. So I'm proud to be part of it. My friend Todd here, we've been friends since we were 14 years old. And he's a big guy. So I said, "You want to go out with me?" And he said, "Sure." So he's my bodyguard. And we sit out here and we get him to close the blinds and get him to honk a few horns. But, yep. So that's how I got into it. Hello, MD Media 18. Good to have you in the house. Well, thank you for having me in this community, and Todd too. We're very glad to be here. And whoops, I wish it was a little more exciting for you all than just blind closures. Whoops, I'm sorry, Todd. Did I beat you up with my sign?
Yep.
I'm abusing Todd with my sign. MD, where are you today? Are you at the Blue Building? Oh, Jay's going to be driving to IKEA. All right, Jay, you travel safe. Don't forget to give Tori and Lara FM a big hug for me and everybody else out there. Oh, you like my chair, madam? Thank you. Thank you, Thaddeus. I'm so glad to have you here. Yes, get out and research that. I knew this place was here. It used to be my doctor's office way back when I was like 12, 13 years old. And I knew this building gave me the creeps for some reason. And I'll tell you what, it's the same building. His name is still on this building. They haven't even bothered to brush off the what's left of it. Bay City, Michigan. That was where my mom's favorite soap opera was filmed. Was that? Oh God, what was the name of that soap? It was filmed in Bay City, and it was called Another World, way back in the day. Yes. Indiana here. We have a Hoosier in the house. 55 in the chat, Todd. Oh my God, this is the big time. California. Yay. If you guys are so apt, if you feel like it, hit that like button and the subscribe. We so appreciate it. Another World. Yeah, my mom watched it till it went off the air. She was devastated. Nancy's from Canada. We get out here several times a week. Now, last week, my husband was off a few days, and I took a few days off, and then the weather wasn't super on all the days, so we did take some time. I have to because I'm an empath, and I get real down about some of the stories. I have to take a little break every now and again. Yes, Another World. Rachel, she was my mom's favorite woman to hate on that show. And who was the other one? No, that was on All My Children. That was Susan Lucci, whoever she used to play. I can't remember. No, this one is still here. It should be closed. There's only like 3 or 4 cars in the parking lot. You never see anybody come in or go out. No, I'm not related to Kellogg cereal. Wish I was. Nope. My
doubt.
my husband came from the wrong part of the Kellogg tree. I was into soap operas in the 90s until I think it was One Life to Live made me so angry on a Friday because they were supposed to reveal something that was supposed to be big news, or somebody that had come back from you know how they do in soap operas, everybody comes back from the dead. But yeah, they didn't put it on that Friday, and I was so mad, and I realized to myself, Bobbi Jo, this is really stupid if you're getting this angry over a TV show. And I never tuned back in. I never looked back. That was I used to watch Young and Restless with all my girlfriends back when I was a teenager. We'd stop everything at noon during the summer and go to the nearest house and turn that on. But yeah, Cliffhanger Friday. Oh, I was so mad. And yes, I have to be very careful being an empath, Zell because it eats me up. I can't even watch the news. MLH is into soap operas. I love it. Oh, wrestling. That's what he calls it, soap operas. We just watched that movie about the curse of the Von Erich brothers. Have you seen that, MLH? Yeah, don't you dare speak Days of Our Lives. That was another world for my mom when I was little, like 2 years old. I can remember her watching that. So that was on in our house for many years. Oh, you're not going to drink with your lid on, dumbass. I have a drinking problem.
You do.
We watched Airplane the other night. That movie still cracks me up. I don't care how old that movie gets. It is one of the best movies. Oh, Iron Claw. I've never heard of that. I don't watch regular TV ever. We have Dish Network, and we either watch movies or I'm watching live streams. That's pretty much what I do now. Or I read. I like to take 3-hour baths with a book and a couple of beers. Oh, Iron Claw. Yeah, I'm sorry. That is what it was called. Yep. That was, God, that was so sad. And I didn't even recognize, what's his name? The one that played the surviving brother from High School Musical. Oh my God, he was just so buff, it didn't even look right. Even his face looked like he had muscles in it. It was so weird. Zac Efron, that's who played him. Yep, that was really sad. Very sad, wasn't it, Carla? God. Hi, Meg. Welcome to our channel. This is Todd. I'm Bobbi Jo. We're out here at the Battle Creek, Michigan org, and we got him to close the blinds. Actually, the chat did. I wasn't paying attention. But they did close their blinds, and yeah, he had face muscles. He didn't even look like Zach. Of course, they all had dumb hair in that movie too. No time for TV. No, there is none. And we never watched regular TV anyway, unless it was football season. Yep, too many. There's over 190 of us out here now, I think, isn't there? I believe. I think there's over 190 streamers now. That's a lot of channels to watch. I can't keep up. I got other things I have to do in the house and stuff. If I sat and watched live streams all the time, I'd be in big trouble from my husband. Is there more than 190 now? I believe it, and I'm so happy about it. So happy about it. Hello, Amy. Welcome to the channel. Okay, I'm going to get up. I'm going to turn this around, and I'm going to go try to get some horns to honk. Bear with me here. Come on. I always have to do it twice. All right. They should be able to see me right there.
That's right.
Oh. Good thing I can still stand up from a chair like that.
I know.
Whew.
What's that?
on their phone.
Are they?
That just pisses me off.
Right. That's crazy.
It is crazy in this day and age. There's been so many accidents and whatnot.
Well, and that's why it's illegal.
Yeah. You know, 1 second looking away from the road.
Right.
You know, I could go off the road.
Right.
Oh! Doesn't seem like there's as much traffic today
Right.
as usual. There are big gaps.
Yeah.
Hello. Good. Oh, I just wish once somebody would come out and I could talk to him. Just talk to him, not
Just once?
just to say what are your gains from Scientology? I'd be nice to him. You know,
Right.
tell me about it. If you disagree with why we're out here, then tell me about it. Be glad to hear it. I'm open. My other side. Come on, everybody's got illegal tinted windows.
No doubt. That phone is
I mean, they just do. It's so weird.
Yep.
A break again.
Yeah, but you need to do that because otherwise you're injured.
I know, my arm's really getting messed up. And I never did go to, my doctor had referred me to a surgeon, and I was just like, you know what? I said, I'm not even going to bother to go because the way things are in the hospitals right now, if you have surgery, you're not guaranteed pain relief. Get
Really?
off me, spider. Ew. Ah.
You being attacked?
Yes, a spider was on me. Oh, and I hate
Well,
spiders.
you got him though.
I got him. I don't think I killed him. I just moved him. Don't like
Removed
spiders.
him. Off
Just
of you.
kicked him off me. I
Right.
hope he wasn't hanging by a. Oh, that's my own hair. That's my hair.
not
Okay.
a web.
Not a web.
Okay.
He was a weird looking little green spider. But yeah, I didn't even bother to go to the orthopedic surgeon appointment because I was like, if I'm going to go in the hospital and I'm not guaranteed pain relief,
Yeah, no shit.
I am not having surgery
Yeah,
on my
'cause I
arms
wonder
because
why
I
they
know how
wouldn't-
painful it was the
Oh,
last
man.
time I had both of
No
them
doubt.
done.
The bullshit, yeah.
Well, and if even up at Ann Arbor at the university hospital,
Yeah.
no, they're an anti-opiate hospital now.
Damn.
That's for amputees. That's for any kind
Really?
of yes.
Wow.
And that is bullshit, in my opinion. That's, to me, that's a another violation of human rights. That is, that you should have the right to pain relief as
Right.
a human being. That's just bull to me. That's another one of my crusades
Right.
is chronic pain and the way we're treated. It's, to me, I've done nothing wrong, you've done nothing wrong, but if I didn't have a doctor who believed me and trusted me, I would be without, whoops, these aren't the glasses I want. I would be without pain relief.
Right. That wouldn't be good.
No, and it's nice because she works with me too, so I don't have to take it all the time.
Right.
Like if you go to a pain clinic,
Yeah.
of course, pain clinics nowadays are just giving injections. They're not even writing prescriptions either.
Right.
I went to the one up by on Capitol that's here in town for a short time, and they gave me a bunch of shots in my upper back and my lower back. Oh my God. And I'd feel better it would hurt like hell the first day,
Yeah.
and the areas would hurt where he
Right.
shot me. But, because they were trigger point, he would feel my back, and he put the needle in, and the needle would jump all over. He was like, Jesus, you're tight. And, but he made me feel like, yeah, chronic pain, Denise, right. Do you feel like a criminal going and getting your prescriptions? I don't at my pharmacy now that they know me, but there was a lady that worked at one of the Rite Aid on Columbia. The first time I went in there to get my meds filled, she gave me the hardest time. Oh, well, we need this from your doctor. And she says to me, and I appreciate her opinion. She's a pharmacist, and her giving me her opinion was one thing. But she said, there's more to life than treating your pain or something. I'm like, you have no idea why or what pain that I'm dealing with. You have no reason to say something like that to me. Make
Right.
me feel guilty about picking
Right.
up my meds. But that's how you get that's how you get treated. Yeah, everyone, all are welcome. They're all welcome here too, except us, y'all. Paranormal investigations. Oh, yes, really? I never got to go too much ghost hunting, unfortunately. I did go to a ghost hunt in Sanford, Florida when I lived down there. And, but I used to watch Ghost Adventures and all those shows, but now I don't have time for any of them. That's what we need, Todd, is one of those scooters. All over Los Angeles, that's what they all ride. Even the older people, they ride them everywhere. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I'd probably fall off of them.
I
though.
would.
I don't know if I could.
Klutz. You
Yeah, I know. I am too. So I don't.
stand that way.
I don't know if I could do it. No copay at the pharmacy. Oh my gosh. My meds aren't that expensive. They're maybe $17 for what I get, but wow. What state are you in, Jesus? You went to the U of, and they gave you opiates? Good for you. Because I had been reading that they were no longer prescribing opiates for anybody. I know the VA is not. I have several friends that are veterans that cannot get pain relief. They've had to go from going to the VA doctors to private doctors to get any pain relief. And that it's just criminal to me. But they've scared the doctors so badly. The DEA, the CDC, they're into all of our health care, which shouldn't be a thing. They have there's a man that runs, his name is Dr. Kolodny. He's an anti-opiate person, and we found out through a pain group that I belong to, he also is affiliated with the makers of Suboxone. So he pushes Suboxone heavily, which is, Suboxone's wonderful. When I couldn't find a doctor, when I had to go off of my my prescription meds for a couple of years, I had to go on Suboxone so I wouldn't detox. And it's a wonderful drug, but it will rot some people's teeth out, and they don't tell you that. I think maybe they tell you that now. Your internist, okay, I have several friends that now just go to an internist because the pain clinics, hi, Jen, good to see you in here. You know, the pain clinics are traditionally just doing shots, which are harming a lot of people. I'm wondering what's going to end up happening to me now that I've had them. But yeah, I can get my pain medication now, so I don't have to take Suboxone anymore or have the shots. And oh, really? Yeah, I have heard there was a big settlement, something like that. Well, I'm so glad you got pain relief from U of M, because that's amazing. Because I had read that the doctors there had made it a no opiate hospital, and that's nice to know that that's not. Okay, Carla, it was really glad to have you here. Todd and I say thank you so much. If you haven't already, if you could hit that like button, we'd appreciate it. Yes, there are many lawsuits for the teeth. Another drug that they don't, at least my doctor did not tell me about tooth decay, was methadone. Back before I got my disability, I had to self-pay for my medicines, and it was cheap. So I was taking methadone for about a year until I had a doctor change, and that doctor told me that methadone goes right into your bones, your teeth, your jaws, all of your bones, and it never leaves. And I mean, it's a great drug to get people off of heroin and other things, but they need to be warned. I lost my teeth. Yeah. And now I know why. But it was too late to do a lawsuit or anything like that. And I think the doctor that prescribed the methadone for me is in jail now. He became one of those pill mill guys down in Florida. That was horrible. But come on, we need some bigger traffic out here today. Where is everybody? My mom couldn't take opioids either. She would get way out in left field. I only take my pain meds when I really need them. I use Kratom in the interims when I'm not. So if I don't take my opioids, I don't get sick, because the Kratom will stop you from detoxing, but if your pain's not real bad, it does help. My husband takes it every day. He has for the last 7 years. And I have a TENS unit, so I can use my TENS unit. And I even have a heavy-duty back brace if I really was to need it, but it's too hot out here to wear a back brace.
Yeah.
I remember I was wearing it in the house one day doing chores, and oh my God, I took that sucker off, and it was like, I'm surprised I didn't shrink all the way down on my midsection because I sweat so much.
Right.
But yeah, I have an agreement with my doctor that I don't have to take them every day, every 4 hours if I don't feel that I need to. And she's cool with that. So if I take a drug test and my levels aren't right, she understands. Todd has got metal in his back too. I haven't had any back surgeries. I've had about every other kind of surgery you can think of. I've had both my shoulders redone and carpal tunnel surgery in both hands, 3 major abdominal surgeries, 1 small abdominal surgery. And yeah, that's why I have all this gray hair. Every time I would have a surgery, I would get a little bit grayer. I started in my 30s. Everything fell apart. Now we're getting some cars. All right, guys.
They're driving crazy, too.
They are, just like per usual.
That one race straight up.
Indy 500.
Yeah.
They don't realize it's not till next weekend.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Stop by. Okay. You're that close? You go to Marshall? Oh my God, that's where my eye doctor is that I go on the 3rd, is in Marshall. My husband is in Marshall working as we speak. Okay. Chaos and Coffee. It'd be lovely to see you. You can email me at robrata63@gmail.com. If you ever want to come out, we'd be happy to have you. All right, I'm gonna. Nope, there's no traffic. Oh, I might stand up though. I see some cars coming. See what we can do. I hear you over there.
He knows us.
Where
He
our
shouldn't
mail
bark
guy
over
is.
us.
Maybe we got here too late for the mail guy today. Okay?
Yeah.
'Cause he
Yeah.
should have been.
We
What time
missed
is
it.
What time is it? What time is it?
4.
It is at 4 o'clock.
3:58.
4:58?
No, it's
Oh,
3:58.
'cause it would be so. One of these times we're going to come out late, like 4 o'clock,
Right.
and sit here for a couple hours because I think they should close at 6.
Yeah.
Maybe catch some people leaving. Or if they do what the Scientologists that work in Los Angeles do, they won't leave the building.
Right.
They will stay there for hours to not run into the protesters. It's so funny. God, that breeze feels good. I had some room, I'd start dancing out here. I gotta get me a, one of them squirrel costumes.
Right.
Then I wouldn't feel so stupid dancing. They wouldn't know who I was. But they're doing that around. And DOA, he wears, he's got a friar costume because he's got himself ordained as a minister. And then he's got his king costume. That's what we should get you, a king costume. He's got the big old cape, the red cape with
And
the
does
fur
he?
and a crown, and he gets out there and he does his thing. Standing right up there.
Yakking on the phone.
Yep.
Naughty, naughty.
That one guy's turn came up and he wasn't ready for it.
Right.
And he dead stopped.
Which could be trouble.
Huh.
The old shoulder's gone.
Yep. It'll be fine though. Hang in there, time. I'll go. It's okay. Oh,
Now look what you got.
I broke it, Todd.
I
We'll
know.
put it in my chair.
I go, man, she couldn't leave it alone.
Couldn't leave it alone. I broke it.
Why do you think I
broke it.
left? Why do you think I left it alone?
Oh. Yeah. Little horn. I'm hungry. I didn't eat today. I should have. I thought about having some toast, but I'll have a sandwich when I get home. Oh, I got my food when I get home.
Right?
I got a
You have
salad.
your
and
leftovers.
salad and some fish.
Right. What you were saying.
Cool bug. You read my sign.
Huh?
That lady was reading my sign.
Right.
Yeah. She kind of slowed down, and so that's good. Hello, hello.
They were waving away.
They're all waving in the back.
Yeah.
There's the go. People are getting off work. Maybe they're getting a little more lively. Yeah, I'm supposed to write to Aaron, let him know about this 5.5 million thing. I went in his chat last night and I told him about it. He was like, "What? Another 5.5 million?" Doing some brainwash millionaires from Detroit. Yeah. Getting a livelier crowd here.
Yep, at 4 o'clock. 4:05.
Got that right. Excellent. Hey. That makes me happy. Next time we come, I've got to remember to bring my drum. Really, seriously.
Right.
Because I got like 2 bags of it.
That's funny.
And, I mean, why not?
Right.
We're right here anyway.
I know. No, you're right.
And I was going all the way up to Riverside in Columbia.
Uh-huh.
And if we're going to be here, I might as well just put it here. I hate dry cleaning, but there's some of my stuff that's just too nice to take a chance throwing it in the wash. Waving.
Yep, that's pretty good.
As long as they keep waving and they're friendly, that's a good thing. Then we're not doing anything wrong. Hey. I don't know why, but it's just easier facing this way. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm right-handed, I tend to turn this
Right.
way. Oh,
Damn wind.
got it though, because it would be too warm to sit out here without it. The wind.
Yeah.
That would be just really still.
But at least we got a lot of shade here.
Yeah, we got a perfect shade spot.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Shade.
Getting a little more lively.
Yep.
Like, you don't have to do that, but people got so used to doing it, I guess. I never did that.
No.
Somebody calls me,
I know.
if I'm driving. Now, I do have on my car where I can hook my phone up to the screen.
Dashboard.
But I've never done it before. Ron does his all the time.
Yeah, that's how Trish talks.
Yep. But I just, no, it's not safe for me to be on the phone.
No, because you shouldn't be concentrating on talking.
I know it, and I can't see my phone well enough because I don't wear my glasses to drive.
No.
So I don't have any reason to do it.
Right.
And I'll even pull off the road if I have to make a phone call.
That's what I do, stop.
Yep. If it's something that can't wait. cult, dear. Don't ever go in there. It's a cult here. Yeah, you look at this and you tell me they need that big building over there for all their business. It's ridiculous. And somebody in the chat told me they bought that in 2002.
I know, that's what I heard.
Holy cow. That's 22 years ago, right?
Right.
Jesus. He's in a hurry. Okay, sit for a bit again. Nobody's responding. That's okay. We're still here. Still giving them what for. Hello again. Let's see here. You're in BC on the other side of 94 by Beckley. Okay. Awesome. Did you get my email? Chaos? If you didn't, it's robrata63@gmail. Give me a holler. Oh, Meg, I'm so glad that you're aware and everything because I had a problem after my mother died, and I was didn't give a crap about anything and was taking way too much of my meds, and I'm sure I'd be considered maybe I don't know. I seem to be able to handle it now. I think it was mainly emotional, but it's something to always be aware of. If you have history in your family, it's wonderful that you're being careful about it. Thank you, Meg. No, Swedish Andrea, we haven't seen, we've seen people through the windows. I saw hey Jay, are you back? Be careful traveling, honey. Oh, thank you. Yeah. We have been sitting here, and every day that we've been out here, the same cars seem to show up. There's what I'm pretty sure is staff in the back. This little car, this little Honda out here, it was here last week when we were here, or the week before. And I don't know if it's somebody on course or if it's another staff. So, to me, the whole thing just seems really silly that people think they need that big old building that they're going to put an ideal in there. Now, if they do and they have a nice big grand opening, I'm going to be there, and so will Todd. We'll be there. Oh, Vancouver is beautiful. Hi, James. Say hi, Todd.
Hello.
So glad to have you all here. Yeah, if you could bookmark everything and send them to me through email or something, and I would be really happy to see that. I'd even do like a little podcast, or a little thing show with you guys. We could talk about it because it's just crazy to me that they think they need that spot. That building, we'll go by there one day. Maybe Todd and I'll do that this week after we get done here. We'll take a ride over there and show you guys again. I went there with John Poe about maybe almost a month ago, 3 weeks ago, and we looked in the windows and they haven't done anything in there. Now they got these millions of dollars and they're doing absolutely nothing. Oh, that's not our dude, evidently, in the mail truck.
Right.
I was thinking maybe he was going to turn, but he didn't. Whoa.
Now, like I said, it's later than usual.
Yeah, later than usual. But, yeah, it's really a shame here because I think the only people in there, I really believe it's probably just staff. And I got online yesterday and researched, I Googled applied scholastics, for those of you that didn't hear me earlier, to see if there was a separate building where they did that, and they do it out of here apparently because it gave the same address. So they don't even have the need for another building to put applied scholastics in, and they've been plumb kicked out of Battle Creek, their Narconon, with their shenanigans. So Oh, MD Media 18 sent me over. Thank you, James. So glad to have you here. So glad to have you here in Battle Creek, Michigan with us. It's a beautiful hot day, but the breeze is lovely. It just is beating up our signs quite a bit. So Todd and I are thinking maybe this week we'll come out later. I can't see why these people would need to be open till 9 o'clock like the standard orgs do. Maybe they would be leaving at like 6 if we came at like 4 or 4:30 or something. Maybe we could catch some people. Hey, AA Ron. Yeah, I need to send you an email about that 5.5 million. I can just tell you right here. Tony Ortega posted something last week and showed the donors. It's an elderly couple in Detroit, apparently, and they gave another 5.5 million to the Ideal Org program here. So I'm not happy about it, but what can I do? Nothing. I'm sure they wouldn't give it to me. It's a shame, though. That money should be going to their family or their children or something. Yep, Aaron's in the house. Thanks for being here, Aaron, in Battle Creek with us. Aaron, who is it that you know here in Battle Creek that's a Scientologist? I've heard you say that. I've heard you tell that before, that you knew a guy here in Battle Creek at one time. Or maybe if you could tell me in the chat, that would be great. But somebody in the chat that lives she lives right here in Battle Creek. She just told me that they purchased that hotel for the Ideal Org back in 2002. I was told 2017. But and I have been through the old Narconon place, and is that ever creepy? That oh man, my stream cut out. Sorry about that. My stream cut out for a minute. But anyway. Yeah, there's still money going into this, and I do not see that they need an Ideal Org. There's maybe 4 cars here at the maximum ever, besides the minister van, and they never come out. They closed the blinds earlier and turned the lights off on us, but they always do that. And we've only seen 2 different people in there. The rest must all hide in the back, because I've seen an older man and an older woman that have closed the blinds. That's it. But just making people aware, and that's all we can do.
That's right.
Tell what we know. British Columbia, beautiful, James.
You know enough. How's it going? Good, how are you?
Hello there.
Good.
Oh, I'm blowing your video, sorry.
No, not at all. You know about Scientology.
I've heard about it.
Well, Scientology is a human trafficking, child abusing, elder abusing cult that is worth billions of dollars. They called themselves a church, so they got tax exempt status. They get people in from other countries, and they take away their passports because they sell them their volunteer ministers. And they charge you for every they're telling for your spiritual enlightenment, you pay hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's a money-making racket, is what it is, and we're paying their taxes.
Okay.
And what I'm totally against is the family disconnection. Like, say you were my son, and I'm a Scientologist, and you left the church, I would have to disconnect from you. They don't believe in emotions. Family ties, you've been born millions and trillions of times, so you could have been my husband in a different life, or because they say you come back time after time after time. And there's 12-year-old girls and little boys that are auditing pedophiles. Auditing is their counseling, and they teach these young children to counsel these adults and ask them about their masturbation habits, their sexual habits, their deviations. It's disgusting. I have friends in the community, SPTV on YouTube. There's over 200 streamers now that's doing what I'm doing and Todd's doing. And we want to get the word out there. We want them out. They bought the Hart Hotel, apparently back in 2002. And they want to put a big church in there. And I don't want to see that happen here. And our young people, that's who they prey on.
Okay.
So pass the word. If you're interested, our channel is the @ Battle Creek Squirrel Squad. And we're out
Battle Creek
here.
Squirrel Spot. I
Yep.
can remember that.
Yeah, squirrels are traditionally people who are either changing Scientology's technology or going against Scientology. And so that's why we've called ourselves. And there's another squirrel squad that's out in Los
You got a
Angeles.
spider on your leg. It's driving me nuts.
Oh no!
Oh God, and I'm scared to
another
death of
spider.
spiders. Where is
Other
it?
leg.
Yikes.
That's the second time.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, there he is. It's the
That
same
was the
spider.
second time a spider
You're
got
dying this time, but thank you, because he got on me. Whoa.
Yeah, she hates
He got on
spiders.
me
That's the
earlier,
second
too. Ugh. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it was driving me nuts. I wanted to say something.
Oh,
right
I'm glad
away,
you
but
did,
I
'cause
was-
I am
You got a spider on you.
Terrified of
Yeah, you might as
spiders.
well. She hates them.
But yeah, they're a very bad institution to have
Yeah, they
in
are.
your town.
At Battle Creek Squirrel Squad?
Yep.
Okay, I can remember that.
All right, and then, or you could just go to SPTV on YouTube. You'll come up, all these channels will come up.
Okay.
And so many of them, the really good ones like mine, you'll just see what we're doing out here. But like, there's Growing Up in Scientology. He was raised in Scientology. These are second-gen Scientologists that have been abused and are speaking out. And Scientology isn't having it. They are pissed. And they do what they call fair game, which they will follow us protesters. They will try to get in our trash. They will poison our dogs, things like that.
Wow.
Yeah, they're devious. They're terrible people.
Yeah, I'm from Grand Rapids. I just moved here. I'm in a sober living house. and-
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Good
I'm
for
doing
you.
Good, though. I
Cool.
start a job tomorrow.
Good deal.
I'm glad to hear that.
I'm sober for 3 years.
It's
There you
been
have
going
it.
Very well.
Yeah.
I have a 17-month-old baby girl.
Right. That
Fabulous.
should motivate you.
She's in foster care, but they're still going for reunification.
Right.
Mama
So
Bear.
proud of you.
Mama Bear got her rights terminated, so it's just me, and it's been
You got a
rough
lot of
road,
work
but-
coming up.
But it's going, yeah. I got an uphill battle, but it's going very well. I'm very blessed to have.
Have your little girl.
The-
What's her
Good deal.
name?
Her name is Morgan May Jett.
Oh,
My daughter's mother let her have my last name.
wonderful, wonderful. That is
So,
so good to hear.
I'm
That
very
warms
grateful
my heart.
to be here in Battle Creek. I've been on the southeast side of Grand Rapids for a while. And
Right.
Just been a biker and
Yeah.
I parked the bike and I'm
Well, when
just,
you get sober, you got to get away from what you're
Yeah,
used to. You really
yeah.
do, because it's so easy to slip.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
why I'm walking. No,
Yeah.
one of my friends, he's disabled. He's an older guy. He's 60, but he lives in a house down that way. So
Cool.
it's a 5-mile walk, but I just walk to go see him and say hi and stuff.
My husband took care, well, not took care of him, but a guy named Dennis that he works with, he was in a sober house here in Battle Creek.
Yeah.
And he kind of took him under his wing and drove him to work and home every day for a while until he got a truck
Yeah.
and he got out and he graduated. Maybe the same place. Is it through,
RSU.
no, he was going through, it's one of the hospitals here.
I guess there's a lot of sober living houses out
Well,
there.
they shut the one down that Scientology ran because it killed 2 people.
Really?
They cold turkey them.
Yeah.
And they brainwash them. They make you sit there and repeat the same thing. That's what they think is going to make you sober.
I went to 4 other rehabs and there were.
You didn't go to Narconon, did you?
Well, no.
Because that's theirs.
No.
It's
but
deadly.
I don't do good with people yelling at me.
And that's
Right.
what they did.
And I allowed myself to, get bent out of shape and left. And
But they got your triggers, yeah.
yeah, but I like just not being in Grand Rapids is plenty enough for me.
Right.
Good for
'cause,
you.
Like, I can leave the house at 6 in the morning. I don't have to come back till 10. I can get into all kinds of shit if I wanted to.
You could.
Right.
But I just not being with the old gang is enough for me. So.
Good for you.
But
God
I
bless
like
you.
it here. I like it a lot. It sucks not being close to the beach, but I can handle it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So. But it was good talking to you guys.
Yeah,
Squirrel
it's good
Squad.
talking to you,
Anytime
man.
you want to come out and just hang with us, come out. Bring a chair and come on out.
All right. Well,
You don't have
thank
to do nothing. Just visit.
It was nice meeting you guys.
Yeah.
Good to see you. I'm Bobby. This is Todd.
Keep
All
up
right,
the good
I'm
work.
Mike,
Thank you.
good to meet you, Mike. That's wonderful. I love a good story like that. Oh. Okay. Okay. Chaos is telling us 2016 or 18 is when they went to the city council to start refurbished or whatever they plan to do. They haven't done a thing. The place is a mess. that young man. I'm so proud of him.
Right.
So proud of him. Thank you, Meg. If Mike ever comes back, I will tell him that. I'm sure it's encouraging to have good things to have said to him right now. Keep him on the straight and narrow. He sounds like he knows what he needs to do, though.
Right.
That's half the battle. Trust me.
Well, that's what you get from going to one of those places they help kind of tell you.
Yep. If you go to it's all, there's so many different types of rehabs. You have to, I mean, I can see why people might not fit in at one.
Right.
You might have to try a couple.
Right.
Because some of them are
Yeah, it depends on who's running.
like
the
tough
thing.
love, and some of them are more therapeutic. It depends
Right.
on what kind of a problem you had and your upbringing too. It really does.
Right.
They need to get into your history because, you know, people that have suffered childhood sexual assault, for instance, might not need the same treatment. Oh, that's Roy. It was Roy. Oh,
Yes,
he had
I
a girl
thought I
with him. I
read-
wonder if he got his wife back.
Yeah, because it looked like
There was a
somebody
wife or
was- right.
a woman next to him.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be awesome if he got. Yeah, I hope Battle Creek. I'm so glad he didn't tell me he was from a Narconon somewhere. I would have to spoil his Cheerios for him. Thank you, Jay. I try to be empathetic like you because I don't want to be ugly. Ugly is not going to get us anywhere. You know, I mean, there's a time for ugly, as we all know. The cops seem to be who I would want to direct ugliness to in your guys' cases. But here, the cops have been really nice. I spoke to them on the phone before I ever even came out here, and they said, just don't block any driveways or the sidewalk, and don't incite hatred, which I don't even know how to incite hatred. I'm not that type of person. But yeah, it's just something that needs to be done, and I'm so glad this has happened. I've waited all my life for this, to see what everybody becoming activists and telling people what this really is. That guy, for instance, he's very vulnerable right now, and he could walk in there off the street and not know what in the world he was getting into, and they say, oh, you know, well, if you join the Sea Org, you can live for free, or, you know, but he's got a baby. He probably wouldn't go for that, but you just never know. When you're in a vulnerable state of mind, anything could happen.
That's right.
And they traditionally love bomb you to death at first, then they abuse you after they get you. Ooh, nice. Nice ride. Nice stereo.
Nice deafness.
When I'm in my car, Ron got in the car yesterday and I'd driven it last.
So
And
when he started it,
it was like,
too loud, right?
because I jam in my
Yeah.
car. I usually put the 80s on 8 and listen
Right.
to 80s music.
Yeah, see, I don't jam.
And I dance to my Madonna and my
I try
Cyndi Lauper.
I try to pay attention to the road.
Well, I pay attention. I just sing along.
Right.
Yeah, this is good. I'm not beating myself all up in one day. I'll still feel. I'm wondering what the weather. Do you have weather on your phone?
Of course.
See what's tomorrow going on.
You bastard.
Boy,
look.
Todd, your legs are as white as mine. I don't feel quite as bad.
Oh yeah, I'm white as a ghost.
And my hair on
That's
my legs
what's
is
when
already
you're
growing.
English, Irish, and Scottish.
Oh, I know. I'm always very fair. My arms, ever since I used to tan in Florida, though, they do stay kind of tan looking.
Right. I never got tan. I turned pink and peel.
Yeah, I remember when we'd be in the lake all the
Yeah,
time.
I
and
wouldn't
you,
still. I
your
just
nose was
yeah,
always
it
red.
turned red. Right. Nothing but a white guy. You know what I mean?
I never know what's in my book. I came from West Virginia. My dad did.
Right. Well,
That's
shit,
okay,
we'll
anyway.
pick it up. But anyway, it was saying it's going to be a little warmer.
Yeah, I think it is supposed to be 80-something tomorrow. Okay, let's see if I can get
About 80.
a few honks before we wrap it up here
Right.
today.
And
What are we looking at here? Is that good? I think that's good. So you guys can see what's happening. All right. Glasses off.
Here you go, got a giant school bus.
Yep. Seen a lot of them today.
Because we're later.
That must be the same one.
Uh-huh.
I kind of recognize that person. What kind of car is that? Oh, that's that one that just went by, the Mustang.
There you
Looked really funny from the front. I don't know why. I remember when my sister married my ex-brother-in-law back in 1970.
go. Yeah.
And he had, oh man, it was like a 68 Mach 1.
Right.
Nice car. Had the, it wasn't an Cobra. It was just the plain Mach 1. But it was the silver with the black. Real nice looking car. He worked for GM for years. Well, he started out, he worked for AMC, and they were still around. And I remember he drove a Gremlin. They had a brand new Gremlin.
Yeah.
And they had the, oh my God, it was the worst car ever made. I think it was a Matador.
Right.
And so he got new cars all the time. Then he went to GM, and then he had a brand new Grand Prix. That was so fun to go over those roads and
Right.
Piper Road
Yeah.
in that car. He'd go so fast. But they got divorced back in 1989, I think it was. So they were married a long time. Pretty gray. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Sharp looking.
That was nice.
And it's funny because I really don't like gray.
Great, but that was a good color.
Yeah,
It was.
and I can't stand white. I've told Ron, it's like, don't you?
got going?
Protesting Scientology.
Huh?
Oh, hang on. Do you mind if I speak? We're protesting this building right here, Scientology. It's a cult. It's a multi-billion-dollar cult that they do human trafficking. Pardon? No, it's David Miscavige runs it.
Oh yeah, David Miscavige.
Yes.
But yeah, no.
So
I mean,
the
I've been watching
protest-
I've been watching the documentary, you know, saying that.
Go
like
to
that.
SPTV on YouTube. I've got a channel
I thought you
there.
were doing a car wash. I was just gonna give you all some money.
No, we're protesting this cult. They abuse children, they abuse elderly people.
Yeah, that's what I was going on the other day about it.
That's another one that's absolutely out there. These guys are making millions of dollars.
not good enough.
You ever read or seen the one on Mother God? Mother God, it's called, it's called, watch that documentary. She was
No, but
I think it's on Cinemax, not Cinemax, HBO.
I got
Showtime.
like that.
You gotta Google it and find it. It's called Love Wins.
You seen that one about like that one dude and stuff like
No. Okay. I'm into cults. I'm surprised I haven't heard anything about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's real. It's on Netflix. And they're in like a different country. I mean, I'm not into cults, but I'm not into one.
No.
I don't know,
No, I'm
some, like
against
some like brainwash normal average
They are,
people.
and they think
just
they're
want to be
saving
loved.
the
You know what
world.
I'm saying? They think they're helping people, and they're getting
And they're
fucked.
not. That's exactly it. You can't put it any plainer.
No, they're getting
Absolutely.
fucked. They're fucking themselves.
So we're trying to be out here and get the word out. And come by anytime. That's it. That's the way to go, honey. Thank you so much for stopping. All right. You have a good day.
Yeah, bless them. God
Yes.
bless you for serving.
Bless you. That was nice. Yeah. Thank you, though. That's great.
That's always good. Somebody wanted to check it out.
Exactly. He thought it was a car wash.
All right.
Yeah, he thought he was going to give us some money, but that's okay. We don't need the money. Awesome convo. Yeah, we got another convo, didn't we? Been to IKEA. Oh, I can't see. I got the wrong glasses on again. Change them.
Too fun.
Oh, let me sit on those. Bye. Come out to protest. Yes, I would love to see you, Chaos. Okay, wave some more. Here I go. Flip you around again. Sorry about that. You guys are going to get dizzy on me here. All right. That's great. We've held some people in the chat today. They've stayed with us all this time, which is like,
Right.
That's great. Yeah, if anybody that wants to listen, I'm willing to tell them the deal. And I do know quite a bit about it, which makes it a lot easier to talk about. But I think what gets up most people is not only just the tax exempt status, that's infuriating, but the abuses. That's like I say, I don't care what they believe or what they want to do, but they're being abused and they don't even know it.
Right.
Because when you're on staff in there, these cars we see, they don't get paid for that.
Right.
They're in there because they think they're doing something great. Well, what time is it, Todd?
4:38.
All right, I think we probably ought to wrap it up. My kids are going to be foaming at the mouth when I get there for their dinner. It's 5 o'clock is dinner time. Rain or shine.
Oh yeah, that'd be on you.
Oh, and they know too. Trust me on
Yeah,
that.
I'm sure they do.
They know.
Well,
All right, let me.
That's all you live for.
I'm going to say goodbye, everybody. So glad you were here with us at Battle Creek, Michigan with Todd and Bobbi Jo. And I appreciate anybody who wants to hit that like button and the subscribe if you feel like it. It would help us push our message out there just a little bit more. And we're hoping to be out here tomorrow. We're not quite sure what the weather's doing, but we are going to try that. So keep an eye on sptv.space. And if you see that we are live, come and join us a little bit. Appreciate it. Y'all have a great night. Thanks.